Welcome in, welcome in. Uh, let's hope that this is working.
Oh, that's in the shop.
Is it? What is? Oh, the blanket.
Oh, the little thing that we have on top.
Oh, okay.
It's a little on the shot. It's not as bad as it was.
Okay,
There's no tag in the shot now.
that's good.
So,
So what are we doing today? Perfect, we can hear.
good. Can we hear both of us?
Are both is mod and uh are both mods open and working?
Mod is open. Both
Perfect.
mods.
Yeah, me and you.
I don't have it open on mine.
You have the
Just this.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's kind of a mod.
Okay.
All right. So, you want to introduce, or do you want me to?
You can.
Yeah, you don't want to. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Leroy, and this is my wife Kat, who will not be on stream because she's scared of cameras.
Not quite.
Today, we are making an item from this cookbook, the You Gotta Eat Here cookbook, and it is called Huevos Rancheros. It is from, where is the name of the restaurant? They don't have one.
Oh, that's so far.
Oh, it's one of two items from the Chuck Wagon Cafe and Cattle Company in Turner Valley, a town that no longer exists.
It's now Diamond Valley.
Yeah. Now that Black Diamond and Turner Valley have merged into one. that's
That's hilarious.
that's actually kind of funny that we picked an Alberta restaurant.
Oh, and I just accidentally opened to a London, Ontario one.
Why is that so funny?
Was there for a year.
All right, I'm gonna. So the first thing I'm going to do for these is I'm gonna chop up these tomatoes. I need 1.5 cups.
Never saw this relish the best
Depends
burgers.
on where it is.
It's in London.
You don't.
Ooh, roasted garlic aioli.
You saw how big London was.
It's sprawling. It's not
Yeah.
big.
But yeah. All right. I need 1.5 cups, which. Oops. There we go. I got a bowl here. I'm going to weigh these.
Ooh, Reese's chocolate.
Hmm.
Montreal, Quebec.
Okay. So that's close.
To us? Yeah, totally.
No.
German chocolate cake. I would eat that. It looks so good. Like, look at that. Sorry, side note.
Hmm. It does.
Okay. I'm done looking at the book because I will start distracting the person cutting right now.
350. So that dropped it by a good chunk.
But yeah, the townships of Turner Valley and
Black Diamond.
Black Diamond became one. They amalgamated or whatever you call
Yep.
it.
Yep. Much to the chagrin of
Residents.
some residents.
So yeah, now it's Diamond Valley.
Perfect. And now I'll bring up the fourth one.
It's a lot of tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. I don't need all of it.
Thank goodness.
Okay. I'm just going to cut this. I wish I had a sharper knife, but I didn't have time to sharpen these before today.
Yeah, you really notice on tomatoes of all things.
Yep. Especially on that skin.
I mean, it's not crushing bone as much as it could.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not the greatest.
Yes.
I also don't think you're using the right knife for this part.
There is no round knife.
Neither here nor there.
Okay, so
chewing.
That's good. All right, so I don't
Sampling
need.
the food.
Yeah, gotta make sure it's good. Okay. So how was your week?
Uh,
Oh, do you want to go grab the stuff that
Over.
we picked up? Some of the items?
We can after when there's no food on the counter.
Oh no, I was just gonna have it nearby.
No, it's fine. We can wait till.
Okay.
It was good. Like yesterday, we were really busy.
Yeah, we went to Comic-Con. That was fun. Thoughts on this year's rendition?
They need to turn on the AC, regardless of how cold it is outside.
Yes.
It was boiling inside of there.
Yes, and when you have that many people, it's better to have the fans on because I've even during Stampede when the building was first opened, they didn't turn the fans on. You can see them; they're in the ceiling.
Yeah, it was disgustingly hot. Don't know why they've done that. I don't know if it's just the people that are in charge of the building just haven't turned it on or what. Because AC's on if you go into the pavilions.
Yeah, when we went into where the wrestling ring was.
Oh, it's on. It's on everywhere else.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Do you want to do your complaint or no?
I don't remember.
The 3D printing.
Oh, like I'm all for that, but it did feel like there was more 3D printed exhibitors than there was video games and comics. But
Well, video games, yes, because there was only, like, I think there was only a handful.
I think there was under 10. There was definitely under 10 that had video games.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just base. Like I could count on one hand how many were just video games, but nothing else.
Yeah. We'll show off what I picked up from one of those.
Like Video Game Trader wasn't there.
No, they haven't gotten 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I like having them around, but because they sometimes, but they'll be at the game thing that we're going to at the end of May.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're always there.
They've been priced out of the.
A lot of well, like shout out to Adam Blank, podcaster up in Edmonton. He was priced out of Comic-Con. Like, it's bad when people that you want to support aren't there. It felt like the number of exhibitors was pretty decent.
Yeah, it felt full.
Yeah.
It felt like they probably had a wait list.
Yeah, maybe.
And like the people that had multiple like
stalls
made sense this time around. There have been times in the past where it's like, why is this here? Like back in the day when we first started going.
Back in your day.
There was that one place that was like they had 4 stalls for it, and it was like pop paraphernalia.
Oh yeah, well there were still those that had large.
I'm talking. There was that one place where it's like you just randomly came across it, and it was like 4 stalls before. They had like a cabana around it and stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
I don't know if they're able to do that now that there's age limits on that stuff.
Maybe. There wasn't any food for like the vast majority of it.
Other than jerky.
Yeah, before you got to the quote unquote food court section, there was the jerky, but they were like two aisles over.
I do enjoy the jerky. It's just we were so thirsty by that point. Yeah. And they don't let you bring in outside food or drink.
They tell you not to, and then
even though they weren't enforcing it.
They weren't. Nobody was.
And how do you actually follow through with that when you literally pay food trucks to be outside?
Yeah.
Where it's like, And then with the weather,
Some good ones too.
and then with the
Lots of
weather,
happiness.
it's like no one's gonna stay outside and eat this. Like
No.
the weather wasn't there for it, and today it definitely isn't. So people will stand in line, grab it, and go back inside.
Yeah.
Because there's snow on the ground.
Tons of it. The wind is still brutal.
Yeah. I mean, not as bad. It has cooled down a bit for that.
You mean slowed down?
It's not. Yeah, it's not 90 kilometers an hour anymore.
Yeah, it was bad yesterday. Perfect.
I don't know. It was good, but there was a couple places that did like 3D printing where it felt like the same exact like print file.
Yeah, there was a lot of places where it looked like there was no difference.
But like there was a couple where we're like, oh, does this stall have two separate stalls in this area? Like, because it looked like the exact same items.
Yeah, there was no difference. Same with the stickers. A lot of the stickers looked like they weren't very creative. Like some people looked like they were being creative with stickers. Others
I
didn't.
really like the fact that like in Artist Alley, it seemed like the people that did their
All right.
own creation.
So there's 1.5 cups of tomatoes, give or take. So I'm
like,
going to toss these back into the fridge so that they can stay cold until I need them.
I like the fact that the people that like, don't get me wrong, any degree of artistic
Is beyond me, yes.
yeah. But it was nice to see people that also did like their own individual like ideas, like their own IP ideas.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a lot of support in the Artist Alley. It was nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't always see that happen.
All right, I'm going to give this a quick... I'm not going to move it. That's a lot of liquid.
Yeah.
I knew the tomatoes would be juicy. I just didn't expect it to be this juicy.
Yeah, that is good. I don't know. It was good though.
Oh yeah.
I
We
will
found
say
a lot of stuff.
3D printing has made being able to have like fan. I don't know where I'm going with this. To have such things as like the weapons where you don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
Because you can have safe.
There was a ton of those.
Safe replicas of things.
I think that was the one where we're like, are there multiple?
Yes, there was one where it was literally the exact same things. It's just one was sold out of some of the things and they hadn't been able to run some over.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, I found more of the Sailor Moon makeup.
Scepters.
Yeah, the scepters. Where it's like they were missing Mars and Mercury at the one, and then the other one had them.
Yeah. And everybody had the Keyblade. Everybody had, all the swords from Final Fantasy,
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
And I mean, I've got nothing against 3D printing. It makes it attainable for a lot of this.
It just feels sometimes it feels lazy. That's all. But
one of the ones.
And expensive.
Yeah, one of the ones we were looking at, and it's like they didn't even sand this stuff.
Oh no, they didn't. They didn't trim it. You could tell where the filament was breaking was broken off.
Which I mean, it's part of the nice thing about consumerism is I can choose whether or not to buy something.
Like that one woman that we bought now from 2 years in a row. She's really good.
Good thing.
And I will be showing off what I picked up from her.
And I am still fully considering picking up the Sailor Moon ones from her.
So, which Sailor Moon things?
The Transformer pens.
Which one?
Well, definitely Venus. Venus was my favorite as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the other ones too. As I've grown up, some of the other ones I really enjoy too.
Okay.
I'll probably pick up all of them. In all honesty, they're all really nice. Might as well have a complete set like you.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
And she was even saying they make their own files.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Now I'm going to weigh out a 1/3 cup of green onions. I'm just going to trim these.
Because I also
first
don't know a lot about 3D printing, but I do know.
I only know what I've seen from Astro.
But I do know a bit about IPs.
Yeah, those are fun.
And a couple of them, I'm like,
you might run into some problems.
Especially if you're
with the stuff, even the stuff I picked up. You might run into an issue or two.
Well, no, because
Okay, here we go.
the ones that were doing the replica plates and stuff, it's like, technically, if the people that made this file put it as free and put that you cannot resell, this is technically in violation of that. So I don't know how things like this work. But then again, people would need to discover that it was in order to do that. So there's that. I do like that it's bigger. It's just holy crow, was this
busy?
It was massive and like nowhere to sit. I mean, there's never anywhere to sit, but
sometimes they'll have like benches every once in a while, but they didn't this year.
yeah, and then there was
anywhere.
No places to get water for the longest time.
And I'm not paying $6 for a bottle.
No.
Empanada Queen, you make great empanadas. I'm not paying $6 for a bottle of water,
right.
or $5 for a can of Coke.
Exactly. I'm gonna go to the lemonade stand. It's not registering?
No, it keeps going back down to 0. Either that or I don't know. This might take a while.
That's fine. No rush.
According to my calculations, I need 35 grams of this. So let's see what happens when I just cut a chunk off of a lot of them. There's no way that's not a gram. There's no way. That's
I say take it off and then turn it off and
I'm gonna turn it. Yeah. There's no way that's not at least 2 grams.
Do you want to use my thumbs?
No, that's fine. All right, here we go. Yeah, 3.
So you just needed to like reset it that way.
Yeah. That's weird. Very, very weird. I should probably move the mic away from my chin. I don't know where to put it though.
Yeah, I don't know either where it's not gonna
graze.
Yeah, like hit you in some way.
Bum, bum, bum.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
There were some fun things. I'm glad that some of the people that we've enjoyed in the past were there again.
I agree. They had LARPing there. Live sword fights and human jousting.
Yep.
Which was weird. eBay was there doing whatever eBay was doing. eBay was one of the main sponsors.
Yeah.
Normally it's... This is going to be annoying.
Do however much you think it is and then just do it then at the end.
Maybe I'll just put the things on and just see if I can measure out. Because it turns off. There we go. 6. Anyways. How was the weather?
Windy. I felt bad for any of the cosplayers.
I did too. As soon as we woke up and I saw the wind, I'm like, oh, I feel sorry for anybody that has like a large weapon or an umbrella or skirts.
Yeah.
The dresses, because the princesses, be they Peach, the Disney princesses, they have big flowing dresses.
I really enjoyed the one woman who I'm pretty sure was Peach from Peach Showtime, who was the pastry one, like the pastry baker.
Yep.
She did it really well, and no one else had a similar costume to her. It was really well done.
Well, yeah, that's one thing about doing like either quote unquote obscure or unique.
It wasn't really But she even had like the piping bag, and it was awesome.
That's good.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
Seeing some of the costumes, like some of the effort that people put into them, is really, really cool to see.
Yeah, I'm not that crazy.
Well, not just
I
that.
also got warm just wearing my regular clothes. I would have been crazy. That would have just been so hot.
Yeah.
Put it on top of the bag, and then put it all in after.
Mm. It just keeps turning off, which sucks. Okay. Grab these. Okay. So apparently that's 21. And this is probably not 14.
It'll be fine though.
Oh, no, might be. Yeah, okay. I can get rid of the scale now.
Yep. Pass it over, please.
Do you want to give that a wipe down or?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I wish that there was more video game ones, because like when we go, that's one of the things that we really go for
Mhm.
is video game areas.
There was only the one T-shirt vendor this year.
Two.
Was there two?
Two, because there was the one with the TMNT stuff, and that was like the biggest stall.
Yeah.
And then one where I was showing off all of my what should be my mottos.
Oh right, yeah. And then you have the weird one with the animals.
Yeah, like the this is me with coffee and without.
Yeah.
Post and pre.
Yeah.
And it's the same kind of angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's T turtle. That's that.
Mhm. Tons of Pokemon cards. Holy Jesus. Was there a lot of Pokemon cards?
I'm kind of not surprised, especially with how it's like It was big before, but it's like
Oh, it's beyond
really...
big now.
It's now with multiple generations, even more so.
Some people are just crazy about it. Like they announce a new set and
It's like TYs. Sorry, Beanie Babies.
yeah.
Like in some
But
cases.
for the most part, yeah, they don't. They depreciate in value. They don't appreciate like Beanie Babies did.
Yeah.
Like select ones are like the ones that are hard to find, hard to get, whatever. Popular, similar to everything else, really. Like if it's a hard to find video game or a Lego or something like that, and someone has one, and they're like, "Hey, I can put this up for a couple $100, a couple $1,000." People pay it.
Someone has to pay for it to be worth that, though.
Yes. Well, I've always said, some people conflate value with price.
Mm-hmm.
Price is how much I put it online or is the amount on the sticker. That's the price. Value is how much I'm willing to pay for it.
Exactly.
So if those two don't mesh, then
Something's
it's
not getting sold.
Yeah, you can keep it. It's yours. Enjoy. I've been saying that about the some of the things on Marketplace lately.
Yeah.
Like
I know you were a little disappointed at the one video game place, because you're like, there's a lot of repros.
there were a couple.
And it's like, and he clearly knows, and he hasn't put it as such. And up here, you are allowed to sell repros,
Unfortunately.
but you do have to admit that they are repros, and he didn't.
No.
And he had them mixed in with some real things, which was really irritating.
That's how they usually get away with it.
Where it's like, don't tell me you don't.
Like there are some where you're just looking at it going, that game was never on that console. And then there's other times where you're like, gotta do some questioning.
And then there was the other place, which was amazing, which we saw I've never seen it before, the Nintendo bike.
The exercise bike.
Yeah, the exercise entertainment bike.
Yeah.
Which was in really good condition.
Mhm.
I really always enjoy their stall every time we're there. There's something, they always have something really unique that you don't usually see. They're really good collectors.
Mhm. And the prices are not bad.
No, they don't super inflate them. They do enough to essentially pay for whatever they're getting.
Yeah. Like the CDX that they had
Yeah.
was not badly priced. Wasn't gonna get it, but not badly priced.
Well, and the fact that, like, I had asked about the Game Boy Player disc, and they're like, no, we only sell it
The bundle.
as a bundle, and it's like that's the way it should be, but no one does that.
You'd think that for
And
every
it was reasonably priced considering what people price the disc at alone.
that's the price of the disc is how much they were selling
The
whole thing. Yeah.
And it's like that is what it should be.
I just need the disc because I picked it. Because unfortunately, because my
You have a
GameCube,
special edition.
I don't know if it's a special edition. It's just a different color. I have the platinum colored one.
Yeah, you have the Pokemon one.
Yeah.
You don't have the original, just black.
No.
So
The original GameCube, as I
it
said,
would look a little funky having multiple colors. Is all it is, especially when they're.
it would look like
together.
a Japanese one.
Were they multiple colors?
I guess the N64s were.
That would have been cool, but you just wanted cohesiveness.
Yes. Okay. So I don't need these anymore.
Which is fine. They made a version of it for it. It's just harder to find.
Yes, they made the 4 colors. I think one of them was only released in Japan, the spice one. So,
The
and
orange one?
yeah.
Is that spice? Okay.
One thing about the discs. So, the Game Boy player itself is not region locked.
The disc is?
The discs are.
That's clever.
So there's 3 different discs out there.
So all they need to do is sell the actual disc.
Yeah.
For an area, everything else can be shared.
Yep.
That's intelligent.
All right. There's about 1/3 cup green onions.
It smells delicious.
This shall go into the fridge to stay cool.
It smells delicious. I haven't eaten much today, so this is good.
This should be fun for you.
Yeah, I'm already really hungry.
All right. Oh, I need the scale again. I forgot about these.
But yeah.
Thank you.
Did you have any favorite parts to the thing?
Just the usual.
Or like
Seeing
any
the creativity.
criticisms or anything like that?
No, not really. I didn't.
Just turn on the AC.
Yeah. They need to have.
Calgary Expo, I know you're listening. Turn on the AC.
Yeah. They need to encourage food and beverage stalls
Yeah.
outside of the. I'm going to continue to call it food court.
Yeah.
Just cause.
As I said, I have a marketing idea for that place, and I don't want to give it up because it might be a multi-$1,000 industry.
They need to advertise that second floor better. Those top floors, they need to advertise them better.
Yeah.
I didn't see a single thing going, hey, if you go upstairs.
But we also didn't go around the corner where the escalator is for that thing.
Maybe there, but there should be something on the main hall, shouldn't there?
Okay, but some of their signs outside.
Blew away. I mean, in the side indoors.
Yeah. Oh, one other criticism.
Small.
They need to have a better spot to activate your stuff at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's always chaos. And I can only imagine how the Saturday and Sunday are there for that. They give you such a small section where they're like, get over the line to do this. And it's like, there's so many people here. Like,
yeah,
we're full, and there's space over here.
And we get there at opening. Like, we're not there
Yeah.
all all that late into the day. We got there what, 11:30, 11:40?
Yeah. What?
I'm gonna grab a couple bags.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it is. Those are snack ones.
Well,
This
they
is
fit.
the normal.
No, I'll have to use the sandwich. Thank you.
I grabbed 2 on accident.
There's 2 blocks of cheese.
And it's like they have the space to do it. Like they totally do, and it's unfortunate.
Nothing was in the big 4, so maybe they should go back to that. Like you can still have Artist Alley and whatnot instead of using up the second floor of the big 4.
Yeah.
But go back to the big 4 in the basement, because that gives everybody a ton of room.
That might have been Stanley Park though. Going, let's just put everything in one.
Well, that might also be because of the construction.
Yep.
Because unfortunately,
they're building a hotel.
They're building a hotel.
So they kind of need space for that right now.
Yes. Which kind of sucky.
It'll be fine once it's done. It's just getting to that point kind of is hard.
Yes. It very much so is. All right. Now for the fun part. Not knocking over the camera this year. This week.
This year?
This week. I'm just going to hold it.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to stabilize the leg.
Okay.
It's probably going to start getting irritating after a while, so I don't know.
Well, I'm having this in the air, so it shouldn't be earthquaking.
You're having it in the air.
Yeah.
As
soon as my arm starts to get tired.
Okay, then I'll switch out and I'll hold it.
Yeah.
So then there's no earthquake. No
Yes.
earth-shattering kaboom.
Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? That's right. We all know Marvin the Martian.
I almost caught the minifig.
Pardon?
I almost got the minifig. Okay.
Really? They had one?
Yeah, they had one.
You gonna show off your minifigs?
Maybe later.
Well, not right now.
Yeah.
Maybe when we're waiting for something to happen, we're gonna show off our ill-gotten gains.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun.
It was.
As every year has been.
I wish there was more mummy things.
What do you mean? Well, Lee Cronin's The Mummy just came out, so. What?
No, but I think that's like super geeky things. The toy place had some of the GWPs that I've been looking for.
Mm-hmm. We picked up one.
I haven't seen in forever. And I really wish that this is one of those things where it's like when you see it the first year, you should probably pick it up because there's no guarantee the next year or the next 10 years. If you want a lantern, get it when you see it.
Oh, right, yes.
Because that year we saw so many.
Yeah, we haven't seen any in a while.
No.
And like there's a show coming up, but I don't know if they're going to have the multicolored ones. Because you don't want green or yellow.
No.
You want blue or purple.
Yes.
If you can find the black one, definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
I don't know if that's a lantern or not. I haven't read the comic books. I know there is a dark lantern. I just don't know if he has a black lantern. Or if they sell black lanterns.
It's just...
Not even in that weird nerdy place where we saw the Hawk Girls.
Yeah, but that was more figurines than it was.
What do you think the lantern is?
I know, but...
Functioning?
Yes, a functioning item. They were very much... No, they had vehicles, so I can't say stylized figures. Because I'm like, they didn't even have, like, things that you could put on the wall. Like, sometimes you'll see...
They did. They had the lamps. And the things that look like it's busting through your wall.
Did they? I didn't see them. Okay, that was me then. If I ever saw a mace...
That'll never happen.
I know.
There we go.
That's one of those things where I need to learn how to make things myself. Or make friends with someone with a 3D printer that knows how to finish it properly.
Well, not just that, but you gotta find the...
And someone that knows how to make the file for it, too.
Or someone that knows where the file is. Come on, she's out. There we go. Come on, one more. Not even the side I was using. There we go. Half a cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right. And now for the other cheese.
Do you need to weigh it?
Yep.
Oh, you still have the scale, so it's
Right here.
I'm like, where did I put it?
Oh.
No, it was good though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Looking forward to GameCon at the end of May. Looking forward to Stampede Market. Stampede Market is that's 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 such a good market.
Yeah, last time though they had a huge area that was just hot tubs.
They always do.
Bigger than normal.
Was it?
It's
Because
like,
they usually have the center is hot tubs, beds, and
you
the
know,
people that do them.
impulse buys.
Oh, huge impulse buys. I go to the Stampede Market to spend $4,000 on a spa.
Exactly.
Oh, that's too much.
That's my block.
Way too much.
Is the other side right?
No. That's better. All right, I'll just toss all the remaining cheese.
Into the fridge.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, there didn't seem to be like... There wasn't as much overall compared to some years. It felt like there was one of three things.
The Michael Kraft bar wasn't there this year.
The who?
The wooden
Oh,
board.
yes. Yeah, there was not a whole lot of wood.
Yeah.
There was a couple for the... There was the unique shaped cribbage boards. They're always there. They're really good. We enjoy them.
Yeah. I just don't know how to play cribbage, so.
Yeah, but they're really nice. Very well done.
Mm-hmm.
I will always applaud them.
Yeah, woodwork is spectacular.
It was just there wasn't much wood.
No.
As I said, there seemed like every aisle seemed to have a
Don't
weapon.
Want a cutting board?
No. It just felt like every aisle had a weapon.
Yeah.
Weapons. Like you have the swords, there was one for guns. Game guns.
Yeah. And
That one guy that was beside where we got all those minifigs, he designs those nerfs.
Really? Oh, that's where what the people were talking about. I heard some people that we walked past and they're like, they make their own design.
Oh, while you were
I didn't see it.
while you were looking, he was talking to someone, and yeah, he designs those Nerf guns that he sells.
Do they look like props and stuff?
Yep. Oh yeah, bright colors. Um,
Oh, is that the one where it encouraged play?
yeah, yeah, the one where it was like, feel free to have fun. You can't hurt anybody.
Oh, the ones where you kept on hearing people pulling the trigger.
And air, yeah, hearing the air come out. There were two of those.
Yeah, because I remember.
There was one for airsofts and one for Nerf. The airsoft one is the one you're talking about,
Okay.
where it encouraged play. The Nerf one, not so much. But then again, what are you going to do? It's not going to make any noise or do anything unless there's Nerf bullets in it.
At which point, he's losing a lot of money by losing those Nerf bullets.
Yep.
Because they will end up everywhere.
Yep. Whereas with airsoft, it's air. You don't have to have anything in it to make the sound.
Yeah.
You just have to have it connected to an air pump. Yeah, he was right there. Those looked really cool. Some of those looked really cool.
There was one place that had really nice, like, almost steampunk guns.
Okay.
Like, you know, where they're really embellished and, like, engravings and stuff.
Okay.
But they're, like, the ones where you can literally just spin the, oh my gosh, brain dead. The bullet chamber, like the fun little shotguns.
Okay.
I don't know why I said fun. But like the prop ones of that, where someone was going past and asking, like, they actually spun. Like, you could just like spin it funnily, I guess.
Yeah, that was one of the knife and.
Theirs were actual metal.
There were some that were real.
Well, Those ones were.
And they have to be very careful about that.
Those ones are still props.
Hopefully. Like, I know the ones that they have sitting out are all dull as all get out.
Oh, no, I'm talking the guns are all props.
Oh, yeah, they can't sell those. Not up here. Not even at the
duck
gun.
place was really cute. The rubber ducky one. It was hilarious. It was adorable, though.
I'm shocked you didn't buy half that stall.
Me too. I took down their name.
Ducks Unlimited.
Tubs.
All right, Tubbs.
I think it's a double Z.
Possibly. There we go.
They were adorable and really well done. The TMNT characters were adorable. Or was it a double B? It's a double B. What was a Z?
Okay.
Cosplaying collectible ducks.
All right. All right. So there's our cheese. So we'll get those there. What's next? I think that's it for prep.
It was really adorable too. My favorite one from them, I think, was the cabbage guy from Avatar.
Oh right, my cabbages.
And he had a cabbage in his hand. It was adorable.
All right. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna turn on my stove. Oh, we should probably start the broiler too. I'm gonna get that on.
Doesn't the broiler start really fast though? So why would you do the broiler?
Does it?
Yeah, don't do the broiler until you need
it. It says the first step is to heat it. I'm gonna actually. You're right. You're right. When I'm assembling, I'll turn it on.
I don't want that on very long.
That's fine.
Longer than we need.
All right. I'm gonna heat up this pan. This one right here. And we are going to make our side for Huevos Rancheros, which is some brown sugar and honey breakfast sausage. Sausages.
No.
You prefer sandwiches?
It's pretty bad though, considering that song is really bad.
Oh, that sounds terrible. That's why we call it sandwiches. Like, you like that movie, but... Yeah, you like that movie, but that song is...
Not
interesting.
Good.
Very interesting.
Anyways, we're not getting into that.
No, why would we?
So...
They're not making a live action yet. And even if they did, I'm betting they're changing that song.
What stalls were your favorites? Did you have any stalls that were your favorites? The rubber duckies it came out of left field, it felt like, but it was adorable.
The people that I buy from.
Yeah.
I really enjoy seeing them.
Your favorite place would have been the arcade had we realized it was.
Yeah. Well, I went to the one at Stampede. I wasn't getting in that line, but man, oh man, some of the games you're just like, man, this transforms. This takes me back. Like, they had 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s arcade cabinets. So I can imagine the Comic-Con having those. But as I said, they didn't really advertise the second floor.
No.
All that great.
Massive. You don't even realize it's there.
Yeah. Well, you have to go a certain spot to get to the escalator to the second floor.
And the escalator, like, it's...
And they definitely, and I don't think those elevators are open.
No, and the second floor is technically like the third floor with how big those exhibit halls are.
Yeah, because you got to go a ways.
Yeah.
Up that escalator.
Yeah, it's massive. The fun is good. Oh, little bit.
Breakfast sausage. Thank you. There we go. Let those cook for a bit. Wash my hands because I touched. Yeah. Even though it's the casings are probably not covered in
It doesn't matter.
anything.
Wash your hands.
Always.
Yeah, they would be covered in stuff.
Would they?
Yeah. So on me.
The attack from behind.
That sounds really bad. Maybe don't say that stuff.
Why not? No, apparently today's the last day of the PWHL regular season. I know, I was shocked too. All right, I'm gonna heat these up. So I'm gonna heat up some refried beans and some salsa. So we're gonna do salsa first. So we're gonna move that there. Grab our little tiny guy over here. Turn that on. And then we're gonna open it. Then we're gonna put 1/3 cup in here.
Tap the sides.
There we go. Ugh, me versus machines.
Yeah.
I lose every single time.
Huh?
I lose every single time.
Right? I do too.
Okay, 1/3 cup. Salsa. Oops, a little bit extra water fell in.
Oh no.
It happens.
At least they're fine.
It happens. Oh.
Oh, that's good salsa.
Hmm?
That'll be good. We might need to pick up some chips. Make some nachos.
Mm.
That'll be good with nachos. Like.
Mm-hmm.
We have extra cheese.
Now, yeah.
We could do it.
We could.
Just essentially need.
All right.
Well, you used all the green onions, so I'll just put
So I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna heat up the refried beans as well. So small spoon. I don't think I've ever used refried beans before.
I don't remember. I feel like you have one before.
Yeah, maybe. Looks like dog food.
Huh?
Looks like dog food. Because of the way they put it into the can.
Yeah, they really pack it all in there.
They really do. No, the NHL playoffs are just going. Congratulations, unfortunately, to the Montreal Canadiens with their win yesterday.
Who were they again?
The recent 2-time Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah, it's been over 3 years. I don't know if you can call it recent.
I still can.
That's like calling the 88
Olympics?
89.
Well, no, you can say that happened.
That's like calling that recent.
Really? You think something from almost 40 years ago is recent? Would be labeled as recent compared to something from 4 years ago?
It's been more than 4.
No, it hasn't. Actually, yeah, today's the 5th year.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a couple years.
Anyway, we should probably do a quick 90 just to get rid of some pre-rolls.
Okay, let's do that quickly. So we will be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back after these brief messages. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Doing good. I'm gonna grab a separate spoon for the 2 items.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Do you like my little soup pot?
Yeah, it works for how much you have in it.
Don't do that.
Spicy? Which one did you do it to? The salsa or the refried beans?
Salsa.
You think that was spicy?
It's warm now.
Oh, okay. Oh, heating up the spice.
Oh, yes.
Make sure to hydrate.
Yes, always hydrate. All right. Do you want to... You're in charge of cilantro.
Do I have to leave?
Yes.
You told me I wasn't.
No, you're in charge of cilantro.
Just like watching it, or
You're going to pluck it.
how much?
You're just plucking how much you want to put on top. Just handful each.
Oh, yeah, later.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, once I have it stacked, this is the last item.
Oh yeah, once I have a bowl or something to put it in.
You want a bowl?
I don't know. Where else would I put it?
Just on top of the things. Anyway.
Okay, well I'll wait because we're still at the beginning stages of a lot of this.
Yep. Perfect. Oh, good color.
Loud noises, loud noises.
I don't know if you can really hear the sizzle from these.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
There's no way you can. Anything else?
Here we go. All right, I'm gonna get the tortillas ready. Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm just gonna get the tortillas ready. It looks like we're not gonna have to worry about the white stuff for too long. Looks like it's warming up already.
Maybe.
A ton of it is gone. So, oh, thank you, SiriBot. You are always appreciated. That way, when Skynet takes over, they spare me.
Wonderful. It'd be nice to get the calls.
Yeah, always thank your Roomba. Because that's the beginning of Skynet.
If you can afford a Roomba.
That's the beginning of Skynet.
According to Terminator.
According to those documentaries that James Cameron made back in the 90s.
That was James Cameron?
That was James Cameron.
Okay. I did not realize that.
Yep, James Cameron did the Terminators. The first two. I don't think he did three.
That makes sense. It could have kind of changed it.
Big time. All right, let's get our fourth burner going. And we are going to put eggs in this. So I'll grab some butter. Some butter. Grab a tablespoon of butter and oops, toss that in. Okay. So let me read the recipe and figure out what order the items go in. Okay, so top, so salsa, beans, egg, tomatoes, green onion, cheese, cilantro. Okay. What? Are you sneezing? You got your allergies again? Okay. This one might be a little more windy than the other one. Okay. What's the temperature like outside, according to AccuWeather? Apparently, there's no temperature. Oh, no, one. But the wind is obviously. That brings it down a bit, yeah. Okay. Okay. So those are warm. I can turn those off. I should have started the eggs a while ago. That's on me. I might have overdone the butter as well. I know. I might have overdone it. It's fine. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap these, turn that burner off, toss those over there, bring this closer to me just so I have it in better proximity to myself. There. Perfect. And now we're going to toss the eggs into there. Perfect. Sausages are done. Okay. One. Two.
Oh no, I'm gonna be cold.
Three. You're wearing a sweater.
Didn't realize how cold it was with that window that open.
Oh, the wind is brutal.
Yeah.
Four.
Make sure to wear a glove when looking at it.
What do you mean?
This
Oh, the lid?
lid is
Yes.
metal, so it hurts.
Yes. Oh, I know. It does radiate heat or absorb heat in a way that's not conducive to being. Don't eat my cheese.
No idea what you're talking about.
Stop eating my cheese.
Never.
Okay. You know what? While those are cooking, let's start. That's off. That's off. That's off. That's off.
Do
Perfect.
you need to break the yolk at all?
Nope. We're gonna put them on like that.
Okay.
We could do whatever we wanted. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, that's fine. Just thought I'd double check.
No worries. No worries. Okay. So let's grab the first ones.
I believe in you.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Okay.
Do you want the table?
I'm gonna use the table. You can have that. if you want to move the computer over so that. Sorry. Okay. Can't really see me, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking these and I'm going to be putting stuff on top. I have to be off camera. Unfortunately, you can kind of see it in the corner. So, all right. There's that photo.
That's a weird photo.
Could be weirder.
It's just tortillas.
Just tortillas. All right. So, first ingredient that goes on here is salsa. So, we're going to put.
I'm guessing refried beans after.
Yep. We're going to put a quarter of the salsa on each one.
After the refried beans.
1/4 each. So a little bit more than what there is for salsa, because there's only a 1/3 cup, but there's 2 cups of that. So about 1/2 cup,
Okay.
give or take. There you go. Thank you. Oh yeah, we.
Oh, honey, I tried to put it on that one.
That looks about.
Can you use your finger? I only have one hand. No, I split it into 4s.
Did you? Not very well.
That one was supposed to be for that one, but oh well.
It's fine.
Not very well. I have no fingers for this. You're going into my other half.
Yep.
Okay, that's good enough. Stop.
I think that's.
Yeah, you started taking from the other half.
Mm. All right, spread that. Oh, I put this in front of the fridge.
Excuse me, I need to put the refried beans in though.
While you're over there, mooning the camera.
No, I'm not. I might have actually.
While you're over.
Sorry, Daniel.
Why would you apologize?
Okay.
Want to grab the 2 bowls that are there? Thank you.
And
Green onion. Thank you so much. I think egg is next.
they're bubbling. Stop bubbling.
Oh, good. Oh, wow. That's different.
Bubble.
All right. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to move this. And turn on the broiler. Where's my spatula? Where's my spatula?
Really big tomato pieces.
You're getting like 2. Oh, how does this look on stream? Ah, can't really see it. You don't get to see how amazingly majestic it looks to have steaming eggs. Well, it's an egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're yellow and runny.
Yeah, they're gonna go into the.
Oh, because they're getting broiled and stuff.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna take this egg. Surprisingly, with how much butter I put in, they're sticked. Ugh, really? No, it's fine. For what? Oh no, it's probably letting me know that the Ottawa Charge beat Toronto.
Yeah.
Or it's also NFL Draft Day 4. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo of this quickly, and then we're gonna put on the other ingredients.
Such as?
Tomato. Perfect. I'm gonna grab my spoon.
When do you need the
Cilantro? You can probably start plucking right now if you want.
use this if you want?
For putting stuff down. Okay. So tomato. Actually, I'm gonna put it around the egg.
Way less for me, please.
Yeah, I know. And one little scoop for you. One there. Oh, wait. Nope, nope, nope. One more. You get 5, 6 pieces. There. Dun dun dun. Then some green onion.
Do you have a preference for how much cilantro?
I'm gonna let you decide. I do not have the gene, so
Do
I do
you
not care.
want little pieces or
The leaves.
like little pieces of leaves or?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's on last. A little bit more for you.
Yeah, I like green onion.
Perfect. All right, now for your favorite part,
Cheers!
and not the part you're dealing with.
Why?
What's your head?
I know, it'd be so sad to have the cilantro food.
I know.
I
It'd
love
be
it.
so weird. Like, it's bad enough that I can't make most of my favorite um, styles of dishes.
These aren't gonna close with how much cilantro.
They're not going to close at all. I'm just putting them under the broiler to melt the cheese.
It's hard to tell how much cheese this one should be on it.
That's why I was doing a good amount. Perfect.
I need more cilantro. I didn't do enough.
That's fine. There.
Mainly because we have a lot of cilantro right now.
Perfect.
Another reason why we should make nachos.
We have extra cilantro. And we've thrown out so many bunches, that it's annoying.
Yeah, I don't like to.
Mmm. Ooh, that's good. And because I'm being told by my doctor to hold back on salt consumption, I'm going to put none on.
Should we like
Nope.
push it to the sides?
We
so
could.
Then it's more, so then it's not as tall, but more like spread out.
Oh, did I
Not
take a
all
photo
the way.
already?
Yeah. No, I don't think you did.
No. Oops. There we go.
I don't like that.
No? Perfect.
Maybe
Okay.
more.
Or what? I'm going to leave that to you then. Once you're ready. Remember, there's 2 more that we're going to be making while these are sitting there. So this doesn't give me a time.
Oh, really?
So I need a place to put it as well. Okay. I'll figure this out.
It's nice and green now.
Perfect.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, broiler is on. It says until cheese is melted.
Should it be on high?
It is.
That's why I was asking.
Okay. Grab the next one quickly
Okay.
so I can make room.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. There we go.
Salsa first.
Salsa first.
Then refried beef.
Then the beans. This will take a second.
I want salsa too. You put way more salsa than more.
I think I put about 2.5 scoops on each.
Can you? No, I got it.
Oh, I apologize. I forgot.
No, it's fine.
I got my. I have the spoon.
I'm just using the refried beans.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we have enough salsa that if I wanted to, I could add more salsa.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna turn on a timer to see how long it took for this first one. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Missy's like, what's happening?
Nothing good. Nothing for you, even though it looks like it would be. Good job. Almost. Okay. One more minute. I'm gonna give it one more minute.
Can you use your finger. Get it off. And cilantro, because cilantro's still on my fingers.
That works. All right. Next up, the eggs. Oops. Come on. Seriously, with how much butter I put in this, it is sticking.
And then these guys.
And tomato, yeah. I put the tomato around the egg.
Okay, so I'll just get this a little bit of the way.
I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yes, almost done. Okay,
I'll start getting all cilantro ready.
perfect. Thank you so much. These look really good. Okay, I'm gonna grab the ones that are in the oven. Perfect. And they even crisped up the tortillas. Oh, your phone turned off.
That's not good. Why did it turn off?
I don't know. Did your other phone turn off too? No. It's still show. Oh no. No, no. It just turned off.
The stream turned off?
No, the camera just turned off. See? It's just doing it now.
Okay, it came back on. It's fine.
Perfect. Thank you. Good job. Glad we saw that before. Because now I can show off these things. Let me just put my glove back on. Actually, I'm going to put on my 5-finger gloves. I'll deal with that in a second. I just want to show these off. So this is what they look like. That looks great. I might do a little bit less time for the next batch. Why are you shaking?
I'm shaking. I don't know what I'm shaking.
You okay? Salt deficiency? There we go, and emptied. Perfect. Next up is the cheeses. Oh, did you grab one? Yeah, half and half. The one on top can probably get a couple more granules than the bottom one, which is fine. Not all of it.
Can you tell which one's mine?
Yep, because there's no tomato on it.
I get rid of that.
Because there's no tomato on it. Good job.
I thought so. Still need more cilantro.
That's fine. All right, got some dishes to do.
Can you bring my cilantro bag actually? You can put that on that screen so that it's showing it.
Yeah. All right. So this is the book that we're using. Perfect. You can kind of see them this right here. So I made new redeems for these cards.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Wasn't sure.
I remembered to do it. I remembered. So if you do the redeem, basically it's an add-on to our next food and drink. So there's 3 redeems. There's 1 card, 2 card, 3 cards. If you do, so what we would do is I would fan these out. Kat would pick 1, 2, or 3, and we would add those ingredients to our next food and drink. The other 2 redeems and how they work is if you do an item, it's the same as this one, but it's not random. So you get to pick an item that we add to our food and drink stream. We get to pick the menu, but you get to pick an ingredient. And the other one is, of course, you get to pick our menu. I made it
Within reason.
within reason. Up to 3 items. Like 3 dishes. Ooh,
I don't want to go crazy with that cilantro.
because you like cilantro.
I think so. Okay. Do you think?
All right, I'm going to toss these in, and then I'm going to grab plates so that I have a space to put these.
So this is what he's talking about. Is we have a deck of cards,
Yep.
and in the cards are like food, hot dogs.
So there's fruits, vegetables, food, and
Ice cream is in here and cake.
yeah. So the
Jar graham, basket of fruits. I mean, at that point, if we get a basket of fruits, I'm not doing a fruit basket. I'm just doing random like fruits.
yeah, so the 4 are fruits, vegetables, food, and then denominations of food. There we go. Perfect. Let me grab my spatula that I accidentally put in the sink. If you need me to grab anything, you let me know.
I'm good. Let me get some of this.
No. Perfect. There we go. Almost. So I'm going to grab my book and replace it with a plate. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. Okay. Oh, almost forgot about these. I can fill that sink up once we're off.
No, it's fine. I just want to get the egg one going.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
Well, that's an interesting way of doing it.
I thought so.
Ooh,
What?
deliciousness.
Yes. Turn that off. All right. For these ones, 2 glove.
So yeah, he was saying essentially like if we had the garden, we could randomly pick butter, which is really not a good option. Rice, it would be rice or
It would be rice alternative. It would be rice alternative.
within like our what we can do.
Yeah. So yeah, like it's just something quirky and stupid that we can do.
Yeah.
And they say the exact same thing on the back.
The watermelon tastes good.
Why is there a QR code?
I don't know. Same with grapes. I don't know.
Interesting. Anyway,
I wonder if it's like how you say the sentence.
well, that'd be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, let me grab my sausages here. Oh, I know.
Can you? Oh, we got to turn off the.
Pardon?
Yes.
Oh, turn off the light. Thank you. I would have looked over and seen it.
Okay.
Ow, that hurts. There.
Well, if it's not in your frame of sight.
It would have been eventually. Thank you. And now for the last photo. These photos will end up on my Instagram. I will show my name here in a minute. Let me just sit down and do that. Do socials. Where were we? Right here. What do we have? Oh, one more till 60. All right.
I might add more sauce. I'm not sure.
That's fine. All right, so there's my name. There's our socials. I am going to grab a couple of items. Can't think of anything else. Perfect. Oh, right. There were 2 bags there.
I wouldn't have put it on a card though.
Why? It's just a box. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show these off. Kat will show off other things in a little bit. Let me know if I'm on stream. So this is what I'm probably most excited to have out of the items that I picked up from Comic-Con.
3D printed. But
3D printed. These are the 12 talismans from Jackie Chan Adventures. If you want, you can just do the table. Just do the one camera if you want.
It doesn't look nice.
No?
No, just like portion.
I know. And it doesn't have the little feather. And the other thing, shout out to the people that I bought this from. Last year, I bought a Crystal Xbox from them. This year, I picked up the Super Nintendo Advantage. No?
And you gotta back it up. It doesn't show, not like essentially where you put it where your plate is.
Like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, the Super Nintendo Advantage controller, complete in box, which is awesome.
You don't get that very often.
No. It's very hard to find just the controller, let alone in a box.
Yeah, those are the guys that had the bike and everything.
Yes. They had a lot of stuff that we were into. I don't think I picked up any games from them.
As I said, if they ever get the Game Boy sewing machine, I'm buying it.
Yeah, it was kind of off to the side, wasn't it?
It was gonna take up the full screen here regardless, so.
Oh, this is wow. How's the actual huevos?
I like it.
This is I like the design of my plate. So yeah, we do this every 2 weeks. Food and drink. So our next one's in 2 weeks. We won't know what we're choosing until Thursday. At the end of stream, we will be deciding the category.
Yeah.
That we will be using.
So is there a timeline? Sorry, with your new redeems, is there like you can only redeem this up until this point for this food and drink stream before it goes on to the next one?
Basically the day of. Like
Oh, like day of.
I don't. Yeah, like can't. Like I don't know. The Thursday before.
Yeah.
I might contemplate like if it gets out of hand. But for the most part, I don't mind the Thursday before because I go grocery shopping on the Friday.
Yeah.
I would like more time, but I haven't picked up all the ingredients or anything. So you can do the menu redeem, you can do the ingredient redeem, or you can do the cards.
Menu redeem, we might ask for a little bit longer just to find a recipe and stuff.
Yeah. Print stuff off, make ingredients. So yeah, I think the menu redemption.
And because you have
the Sunday before.
Because you have some dietary restrictions, and then depending on what it is, sometimes we have to find something that doesn't have sunflowers in it, so that can be hard to find.
Rye bread.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, rye bread, which they magically had at Safeway.
Without it in it.
Yeah.
They heard us talking about it.
Not the bakery stuff either. It was the prepackaged, like the from the company. Yeah, it wasn't there when we went. This is spicy.
Oh, that's it.
I was not expecting it to be this spicy.
Well, You picked medium for the salsa, I think.
Mhm.
Refried beans have a bit.
Apparently have jalapeno in them.
This is yummy. I
Mhm.
like it.
It's filling.
Very. I'm halfway through it. Just about. And
It's actually really good. I do recommend this. What about you?
yeah.
So keeper?
Mhm.
Perfect. So good. Okay. These brown sugar ones are really good. Maple would have been fine too.
Yeah. I don't think it would have taken away as much as I was thinking it was going to.
Mm-hmm. I wanted sweet because I didn't think that there was going to be any sweetness to this.
Mhm.
There, I found the spot. That was the spot.
The heat?
Yep. And everything. I had every ingredient.
Uh-oh. Why is that refreshing? Maybe because I'm going between windows. Okay, I was going between windows. It was confusing it.
Don't do that.
It's a me problem. There's that wind.
Ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh.
We're supposed to be windy for the next 3 days.
Weird.
Weird. That's lasted a week
Well, we're usually not this bad.
for that long either.
Yeah. Like, only during Chinooks. And even then, it's like coming in and then leaving.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like if we have
And it's a
sunny day.
warm-ish wind.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
That's usually our high winds.
Yeah. And then they're predicting upwards of 20 at the end of the week.
The snow or
Temperature. Apparently somewhere in the city is snowing.
sorry, I haven't gotten rid of my cough yet. I'm not sick anymore. I just haven't gotten rid of my cough.
Yeah. Still working on that.
Also asthmatic. That'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Any damage to your lungs is almost permanent.
Well, I have permanent damage from just being an asthmatic. Already reduced lung capacity.
Pretty much. Ooh.
Yeah, I really like this.
Mm-hmm. This is really good. I can see why this was showcased on that TV show.
Yeah. Shout out to Turner Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Now Diamond Valley.
Shout out. Oh, I put the book away.
Yeah. Oh, you should put it there.
Cowboy, I think it was. Page before. Right there.
Chuckwagon Cafe and Cattle Company. Definitely the farm.
I like how there's eggs in this, not beef.
Especially because, in case you haven't figured it out, Chuckwagon is all about beef.
And beans. These are refried. Chuckways don't have anything to do with Mexico.
Ooh, flat iron steak Benedict. Why is that not on here? Were they not willing to share the recipe?
Maybe not. You'd have to watch the episode.
Yeah. And I love eggs Benedict.
It's your favorite food. I learned how to make them.
Mm-hmm.
For any guys out there looking to impress a woman, learn how to make her favorite breakfast, dessert, and meal. Bonus points if two of those are the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I liked it.
Yeah. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really filling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuffing my mouth and I'm like, I need to slow down. This is really filling.
I know I'm not going to lick my plate. I've thought about it.
Looks like you almost did.
I just use the fork. Let the fork be with you. Man, that didn't take long at all. We're at 95 minutes.
We can do another ad break if you want.
No, no. I think we should be done so that we can feed your family.
Well, then you should put more tomatoes on both of them.
Yeah, they both like tomatoes.
So are they sharing the tomatoes?
They could.
Okay. So unfortunately, no one's really home.
I know.
I even looked through the food and drink. I don't recognize anyone.
Mm.
Personally, I don't
Mhm.
recognize anyone.
Okay.
Out of anyone who's live.
All right, then I guess we'll have to end. Unless you want to meet someone new, which we really don't. We're not those kind of people.
It's just, as Lou says, sometimes you can't guarantee the
Yes.
atmosphere.
Yes, because he's done that. Kanara's done that once when she misspelled the person on the other end, which is one of the funniest stories ever. Could have been worse.
Because, like, some of these, I think that I'm like, I don't know what the 24/7 stuff is, where it's like, are you taking from a show?
For the most part. Is
Come
Chef
on.
Steve on?
Steve?
Chef Steve.
330?
Maybe.
The pasta food truck service
More than
guy?
pasta food product, yeah.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, let's go bother him. Let's take everybody over to bother him. Oops.
Okay, do you want to go into our rant before I...
Do you want to show off your ill-gotten goods, or do you want to save that for tomorrow?
I'll save some for tomorrow.
All right. So if you want to come in tomorrow, which I'm about to explain what we're doing, you will see Cat's major purchases from yesterday. Mine were, of course. Let me just quickly grab the one. I don't need to grab both. I got a Super Nintendo Advantage controller complete in box, and I picked up the 12 talismans from Jackie Chan Adventures. These are the Zodiac. They give you superpowers. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun show.
Never saw it.
It's on Netflix, I think. Still. That's where I was
Might have
watching.
to check it out.
That's why I was rewatching it, realizing I'd seen mostly just seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, that happens. Sometimes it's what's played in Canada.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to You Gotta Eat Here, which was a TV show on Food Network.
In Canada?
What's his name? John. I can't
It's
read
the
that.
Canadian version of
Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives, where he went around trying out things. It's kind of sad that a lot of the restaurants he went to are closed. The 3 down in Calgary are all gone.
I know that hot dog place was so
Nathan's? No, not Nathan's. Frank's?
Mm-mm.
Boogie Burger's still around.
That's never leaving.
Oh no, Boogie would. That'd be.
Unless they retire, it's not leaving.
Yeah, like that place is always full. All right.
What? Oh, you want to swap out? Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll do my spiel.
Okay. I'm gonna put some paper towel on that.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, that is our food and drink stream for this week. Man, oh man, Huevos Rancheros were so good.
So yummy. It would have, and like we didn't even do what a lot of people do, which is put sour cream on it.
You could.
So good without it.
You could. It didn't even say that in the thing, so they don't serve it with.
So good without. Like it has such good flavors, and like the refried beans and everything kind of bring it down as if you had the sorry,
Use your words.
Sour cream.
Yeah, and the one ingredient that they say is optional that I'm like I'm not using it. With the banana peppers.
Yeah. If you really want heat, it
Oh
would be
yeah,
good.
or even just do a hotter salsa like I did. What is it? Habanero lime.
If I ever go to Diamond Valley and they're still open, I'm gonna have to check them out for that eggs Benedict number, the flat iron beef one.
Flat iron steak.
Yeah.
That would
The
that would be
flat
different.
iron Benedict.
Well, if you want to look up their episode,
Yeah.
you could, because
That might be good.
might be worth checking out. Because we know people that in that area. Not well, but we do.
People exist.
People exist. All right. So, what's our next week looking like? You excited for this week? Nothing special?
I feel like I'm missing out on something. What is this week?
Well, it's just like other last week, Pinky. We're gonna
It's,
try to take over the world. No,
so tomorrow we are doing
we're
a
gonna
game.
we're gonna continue Lego DC Villains.
Hopefully we can see better.
Hopefully we can. Judging by what it is right now, no. They're granted it's 3:30 and we start at 6. It's been very bright. I can't believe how bright it's been. I feel like it's brighter than last year.
Yeah, earlier.
I don't know why, but it feels like it's just brighter than it was last year at this time. So we're gonna try our best to do that. She'll have the benefit of the computer this time.
Yay!
So.
I really could not see very much of it last time.
And since you're the one that usually uses your character, you definitely need to see, especially that part where you gotta get all the energy particles.
Yeah, I was guessing.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's tomorrow, and then Tuesday I'm gonna be back.
into Halo.
Yep, I'm gonna be plugging in my Crystal Xbox and playing some more Halo. I am in the alien spaceship trying to save my superior officer, I believe he is.
Okay.
So I just died in that because they have a couple of bullet sponges that come after me, and I got to deal with them. And then Thursday, what are you doing?
Princess Peach Showtime.
You're continuing that.
Hopefully not royally killing it on every level like I have been, where I have to restart every level.
Well, you do that because you're a perfectionist and wanna,
So,
or a
but
completionist.
I didn't even get the last one like fully. I'm gonna probably do that off stream.
You mean the ninja one or the?
The alien invasion one.
Yeah, you're only missing the one.
Yeah, so I'll just probably do that off stream just to get it.
If you want.
Yeah.
That's up to you. She's gonna be playing that until 007 comes out in a few weeks. Excited?
Yeah, I should probably play it.
If you want, it just makes it easier to get a
It
physical.
does.
And you want to get that golden gun.
I'm not paying $400. If I didn't do that for Indiana Jones for the globe, which I really wanted, I'm not.
And then people selling it for $1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I've always wanted a globe.
And having the plane on. Well, you have the Lego globe. It just wouldn't have the Indiana Jones plane that goes around.
Yeah.
And it also has a "You Are Here" dot that you can pretend like you know where to put it.
I've always wanted a globe.
But that's Thursday.
That way.
And then next Saturday, late morning around 11 o'clock, if you go onto our YouTube.
Which is linked in the...
Yep, it's up there.
And also linked on our bio.
Is it?
Yes, it's
Perfect.
on our bio.
Kat will be continuing Pokemon Silver.
I'm excited.
She's about to go up against Morty, so she's got to work on her psychic attacks.
Well, I need to make sure that I think I'm gonna swap out my Pokemon quickly. Get Sudowoodo.
Okay.
I want to catch Sudowoodo, but my guys are too powerful against him right now.
And you got to get somebody. You got to get whoever puts people to sleep. You got to get him leveled up, so that you can put Abra to sleep because you need a psychic. And Kadabra is really good.
Yeah.
It's who I used.
I'm probably gonna be hustling a little bit to get some things leveled up.
You're just gonna be grinding.
Yeah.
It happens. That's what
you get to points in the games where you have to do that.
Every RPG and JRPG has that time where you're like, oh, I gotta grind for money. I gotta grind for XP. I gotta grind
Well,
for
they had to
items.
allow for time for them to develop a new game back then, and also make it worth the amount of money that it was.
Well, they weren't that bad back then. It was
I
just the
couldn't
fact that you had to
afford
buy multiple in order to get everything.
I couldn't afford them. I couldn't afford the
I
system and then
I
the
didn't
game.
have. I got yellow, and then I was like, I'm done. Like I didn't get a Pokemon game until I started collecting them.
Yeah.
I don't think I bought because I now have the first two generations.
Hindsight, should have gotten them when they were the price they were.
Yeah, in box, kept the boxes. Buy two. You can
Hindsight.
you could sell a complete emerald for what some people would consider a rental payment. But yeah, that's next Saturday. So oh, and then in the evening, Kat will be back on. You haven't been on in a while.
Yeah, I might go on just to see what's happened. I was getting to a point where I was grinding to get to places, and it
Were
was
you on
getting.
last week? No, you weren't on last week. You were on 2 weeks before that. I think you missed. I know you missed one.
Yeah.
But she'll either be curating in Two Point Museum, checking out the new Angry Birds DLC, or she'll be back in Power Wash Simulator. What's next? Do you remember? Because you just did the Ferris wheel.
Did I finish it? I don't know if I
You
finished
finished the
it.
Ferris wheel.
Did I?
Yep. Yeah, we let you finish the Ferris wheel.
Did I finish the monster truck too?
You might have. It might be the one after the monster truck. Yeah, because we're back
Oh,
we were
the
at the
subway station.
yes. The next is the subway.
Yes.
That's massive
That's gonna take a while.
and dirty.
And gonna be very hard to find the little pieces because I think I saw someone playing it once, and it's like you have to do the individual lights as well. So I think I'm gonna go for like the individual small things first.
We'll do the floor first.
Maybe. Or the tracks.
I don't know if you do the tracks. I think it's just the station. Hopefully.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
It will be. It'll be interesting to see how you do. So, all right. Let me go on here. Click on that.
Wanted to raid.
Yes, let's see if he's on here.
He was when I looked at who was on food and drink.
Is he under food and drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh.
He was 5 minutes ago.
Chef Steve.
333. Sorry,
Yeah.
330.
Yeah. Looks like he's getting ready to leave. Yeah, he's at 5 hours. Oh no. All right, we're gonna go bother him. He is so Chef Steve works at a food truck. He delivers the goods. A lot of good people. So we're gonna go and bug him.
Sounds like a plan.
Does it?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Let
So
me make
who are
sure.
we?
I don't know. I forgot. I've lost my will. All right, I'm gonna press the button. You ready?
Okay. So.
All right. I've been Leroy, disembodied voice, part-time hand model. That's been Kat, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow for Lego DC villains and the reveal of Kat's, I guess, purchases.
Haul from
Yeah,
Comic Con.
from Comic Con.
So bye.
Bye bye.